Oh, R1 turns the pages. Okay.
A lot
Oh,
of this
okay.
isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning, with the house.
This really just throws you in, doesn't it?
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
You're distracting. I can't... Oh. Okay. Scenery is really pretty. I'm gonna sit closer to the TV. Can't interact with anything, as far as I can tell. Oh wait, yeah I can. Orcas Island Gazette. Okay, R1 opens things. Oh, I like the knit texture on her glove. Look at that. That is a mess of fucking knits.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okay. That's all I can do with that.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
I just walked into that, I didn't press anything. The trespass on this property is protected by video surveillance. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Really pretty out here. I'm just gonna be spending a lot of time looking around at scenery. Hello! I have no idea what this game is. It was free on PS Plus, so I decided to...
In her will, my mother left me a key.
Go for it.
Didn't tell me what it unlocked.
I'm gonna guess a door.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Can I go down this path? Oh, I can go down this path. Should I go down this path? Probably not. We're gonna go down this path anyway. It's an adventure game, so we're adventuring. I should probably go to the house first, but also... I like how the only thing with color in it is purple flowers. They're probably gonna be important later. I have a feeling my adventure game... Yeah, be a shame if the log was broken or rusted shut or locked from the other side, or... yeah, I was having Silent Hill flashbacks there too. Okay, I am definitely wandering places I shouldn't be right now. Let's keep going wherever I can. Okay, I can't cross the stream. Okay, I can't cross the stream.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Houses don't know answers, they're houses. Frogs. A bridge.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
I don't know, that frog was not silent. Okay, we got a wheelbarrow. Broken branch, it looks a lot like a fucking frog. Was I supposed to go down here? I think I was, but I'm still getting story stuff. I'm gonna go take the other path. Yeah, I've never played this game, I only know the barest premise about it. PS4 is making weird loading noises. Don't like that. I am 5 minutes into this game and I'm already fucking backtracking. I think I was supposed to go down here, though. I didn't check if the... No, the road up here is passable. I just don't think there's much I can interact with anywhere. Oh, no, I have to go down.
But I saw a few hoof prints.
I got a trophy called All Roads. I'm gonna guess it's because I took more than one path to wander around the house. Oh, look at the deer. Hello, deer. Hi, deer. That is not what a deer sounds like when it runs away.
Say, that sounded like a horse.
That sounded like a fucking horse. Different hooves have different sounds. Deer are much daintier. They sound really funny when they start scrambling away because they noticed you. And they're like, oh shit!
Too many hooves.
Source, I've scared deer in the woods before. I'm glad I was far enough away they didn't come at me. Missing. Can I zoom? Oh, can. Okay, I've got a stomach. Or a chest, either way. Missing Milton Finch. I can't really read anything else. I am... Oops, triangle's the wrong button. Milton is their middle brother. He died in 2003? Okay. I don't think God, if I could crouch, I could read more of this. I'm like 2 inches from my TV. Age of disappearance 11. Something in Washington? Yeah. I can't read the rest of it. Glad I went back down this path, because that was... curious. There's another one. It's the same... kid? Yeah, same one. I guess the wheelbarrow, so I've already been here. So let's keep going. Also, who names their kid Edith in 1999? Who names their kid Milton in 92?
It's not that bad.
Milton is a very old-fashioned name.
Milton's.
Very poisonous. Do not eat. It's very dark over here, and I can't do anything about that. This also made me discover a fucking dead pixel on my screen. There's a fucking blue pixel floating around in the darkness. Can't interact with anything over here. Also, one's just like, oh, the woods have always sounded so silent, and I'm like, I hear frogs.
Yeah, that's an awfully noisy, silent wood.
Yeah. I have been in silent woods when I was, like, I've been in dead quiet woods. It's terrifying. These have the sounds of nature around.
The house was exactly like I remembered it. The way
I thought it stopped. No, the camera perspective just forced upward. Mossy trash can, a deck chair. I like to imagine that someone just like fucking chucked this deck chair down here. Hey, there's another missing poster. Different kid. What zoomed in? R1. R2. L2. No, it's Milton Finch again. Just looks different. A beer can, or a soda can, either way, some kind of can. I also love how there's no, like, real collision detection with where you're walking, so you can just kind of wander wherever. Like, when I ran off the side, I didn't fall or anything, it just...
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Let's go down on the deck. Yeah, it's kind of... It's a little spooky, yeah. A little unsettling. I read a basic premise on it, and... Oh, you can't get hung up on the deck chairs. Who just fucking chucked the deck chairs down here? What an asshole. I mean, also, lady, you inherited a real shitty house. Just saying. Yay, cheers! Nah! I wish I could move faster than this. I don't have a run button, as far as I know. Let's see, I cannot do anything with the garage. Say hello to the garage. I'm just like grinding my face against it right now. So let's go up the ramp. The wall is like trying to keep me away from the ramp. What the fuck? Gary's potting mix. Plus fertilizer. Macromax. Okay, yeah, that's the key for the house. Another missing poster. You have to,
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Of course not. Could never be that easy. Oh. Yeah, you have to use R1 to interact with
I
things?
felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
That's a lot of books. Like, that's the first thing I fucking noticed. That's a lot of fucking books. Look at all those goddamn books just laying around. Okay. So, it's not a key to the front door. Which means it's probably a key to the back door. Let's go wander around the back of the house. It's down here. A vent I can't do anything with. Or a side door, anyway. Where's the wind chimes? Oh, there they are. Those are oddly specific wind chimes that you can't hear from the other side of the house. I didn't want to go in through the dog door,
The
but...
doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Hey, we're saving. Also, what is this fucking tarp made out of? Asbestos? I have blue car tarps. They don't look anything like that. Chemicals. Hey, a button.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Cleaning stuff. Wow, I can get way closer than I should.
I was gonna say, I can read that from here.
R2. Strong something. Grain glow? Oh, it's wood polish. I'm sorry, I like looking at random shit. Sandy premium paint. Lifetime guarantee. Semi-gloss interior. Stir thoroughly before use. Is everyone riveted by me fucking checking this out? Water-based primer and seal. Strong sculpt. More of Gary's potting mix. There's a shit ton of potting mix. Cosmic cuisine. Raw fowl. Well, please don't eat raw fowl. Flour, salt, water, and yeast. Witch's kitchen.
I solved the mystery as to why all these kids are dead. Their parents are raw foodists.
The Pacific Pantry.
Game over. Credits.
Fish and shellfish. The pleasures of Japanese cooking. Book of mushrooms. Another book called Flour, Salt, Water, and Yeast. Foods of India, or Floors of India, I can't quite read, I think it says Foods. Tasting Thailand, please don't. The Smoke in the Forest. And something I can't read that says, like, a plastic bears. That is not at all what it says, but that's what it says now. Oh good, they thought to clean out the deep fryer freezer. Well-lit ventilator area do not allow 12 inches. Oh my god, I can't actually read that. I have my glasses on and I'm sitting like a foot from the TV and I still can't read that fucking sign. Smoky Forest lacquer. Clear brush thinner. Hot glue... Hang on. I have a problem with this hot glue gun. Why doesn't it have a cord? Do they make cords with hot glue guns? I legitimately don't know. But this is bugging me. Oh my god, this is a cordless hot glue gun. Grain glow. Wood shiner. Okay, I did say shiner. I can't... Why am I stepping... Oh, it's a stool. Those are almost the... That weirded me out. Those are almost identical to the stools we had at the UT. Grout sealer. I'm probably gonna need that flashlight later. Some cigarettes. What looks to be... As a lighter. I was like, what looks to be a PS1 memory card. Okay. Good. I wanted to play with that switch. Fishing rods. Some weirdly placed coat hooks. They have names on them?
For the first time in years.
Yes. For the first time in years, as I'm like, Edie, Dawn, Lewis, Milton, and Edith. Okay, this is set in 9... Oh, this is 7 years ago. Right, this game came out in 2017.
I felt like I was home.
Oh.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Why can't you say everyone was raptured? Plants. Stereo. Hey, what's this?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Okay. Has this food just been sitting here for 7 years? Are those maggots? This food would have been rotting and this food would have been gone by now.
I think those are noodles.
And rice, but it's okay, it's noodles and rice, but this house has been abandoned for 7 years.
Yeah, that food wouldn't even exist. In fact, it would just be... Like, how strong is that MSG?
Yeah, exactly, like... That shit would have been gone by now. At least it would have been, like, rock fucking hard. Because I don't know if you ever left lo mein noodles out for longer than 5 minutes. They fucking get all crunchy. Knocked over chair. Yeah, there's some nice fucking furniture. Also, god damn, there's a lot of books. Get some fucking bookshelves. Barbara Finch. Can't tell what she's doing. A director? I don't know. Is that the door I came in? That's the door I came in.
Instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
In loving memory of Lewis Finch. December 1998 to beloved brother to Edith, son of Don, great grandson to Edie. Memorial Service, Finch Family Cemetery, 2141 Fireweed Road. Yeah, photo. Don, Edith, Edie, and Lewis. Hey, look, I found the dead guy. Does he have a soul patch? Like a really obnoxious... The fuck is that chin strap? How old was I in 20...
Hey.
What?
Isn't his flavor saver?
Yes. How old was I in 2010? I can't do math.
Well, you're 32?
Yeah, I'm 32.
And this was 9 years ago.
So 23. So this guy was 20, almost 22 when he died. That's how I was doing math. There are little dust motes everywhere and just some really... Also, some shit looks really clean. Like, these books are way too nice. They've had 4 copies of a book called Flour, Salt, Water, Yeast so far, and 2 of Tasting Thailand, 2 of A Viking's Belly, and 2 of A Witch's Kitchen.
It's almost like they're assets and they're interchangeable.
From Cove
Alex,
to Stove.
come on.
I'm sorry, I'm being picky. They could have at least rewritten the titles on the books.
No, you in assets you would make one book.
6 cups sliced tart apples. I'm actually gonna... I don't know. I'm gonna take a screen cap of this. Because this looks like a legitimate apple pie recipe. Yeah, this looks like a legitimate apple pie recipe. What the fuck? Will I make it? No. Will I have it for later? Yes. That's a lot of canned fish. Like, I eat a lot of canned fish, and that's a lot of canned fish.
After Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got
Oh.
pretty sick of salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Please don't tell me your cat died.
Only one restaurant would deliver to our house. We had Chinese a lot.
Another copy of Flour Saltwater Yeast. Another copy of the Fanny Farmer Jr. Cookbook. The Book of Mushrooms. The Smoke in the Forest. That is the same book stack that was in the garage. Pacific Pantry. Mr. Bell's Bakery. God, there is a lot of fucking canned fish in this house. Why did they let him take home so much fish?
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
I'm sorry, I just fucking honked. Because I imagine a smile with too many teeth. Like, what, do they have like 3 rows of teeth or something? I don't like this.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Okay, I'm deeply uncomfortable and I would like this to close now. There's a lot of dead bugs on the wall, too. Oh, one of these would freak my friends out. She has a fucking phobia of scorpions. I can keep playing with that? Why would I? Yeah, let's try
Mom
that.
always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay. Oh, it's in the basement. Oh, what's in the box? Time and the Gods, the Library of Babel, the Book of Wonder. I can't read that dark blue text. 51 Tales. Seeing Critically. The Curse and the Wise Woman. Swan's Way. Infinite Jest. Jabberwocky. Big Book of Homeschooling. Book of Answers. I can't read the rest of it. There's a lot of books. The King in Yellow. Ooh, The King in Yellow. Ooh. That one actually caught me off guard. The King in Yellow is a Lovecraft story, or... I'm not sure if it's a Lovecraft story. It is a weird horror story, though. It sets me off. Look at all this nice yarn. If that were wool, it'd actually be eaten away. This is why they have so many books. They couldn't afford a fucking TV stand, so they just piled it on top, piled books on under it.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
God, stop building your house without a fucking with a crappy foundation. Two people, another person, more people. Halloween. The Weird. The Weird! These titles just feel procedurally generated at this point. Let's end up. Try not to jump into anything. Empty box. A book. Big fucking surprise. I've been playing this game for almost half an hour and have done nothing, and that's okay. A Viking's belly. Yeah, Pleasures of Japanese Cooking has been in various fonts and various sizes. I'm back in the kitchen. Oh, the stairs. I didn't go up the stairs. I was like, what did I not do? And then I realized there's a fucking staircase over here. And what the fuck? Yeah. It's like it's just an interesting story unfolding, and nothing I saw was... That's a... Get a bookcase! Who the hell does this? I don't... Oh!
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
So I can't do anything here. Oh. The door is sealed shut. It has been sealed shut with expanding foam. So I cannot do anything with this door right now.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What happened? Hey, the door. Okay. Yeah, Remains of Edith Finch, the room. Okay. Also, whenever I see one of these chairlifts, all I think of is fucking Earthworm Jim. With the old women
After
who
Milton
ride up and down the
disappeared,
chairlifts.
Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh, that's what happened. That... Yeah, those fucking chairlifts. These are some fucking... chairs? Yeah, all the... Okay, so all the bedrooms have been sealed up, but there's peepholes in all of them. There's more of the same books. A Pie for Piper? Huh. Secret of the Stove, Walk in Tempura.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs
Seems
when
like...
the night we left.
What is this extension cord? Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Okay, nothing I can do with that so far. What's that?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Odin? Who names their children Odin?
I mean, he seems like an older dude.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
So we're slowly learning more and more about her family as we're wandering these halls.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay. I'm sure a little more atmospheric noise, like maybe some music or something. Not even like hard music. The Metamorphosis, the Cur... the Homeschooling Book of Answers. That's what that said. The Aleph. 100 Years of Solitude. Gravity's Rainbow. So there are some actual books in here. Like The King in Yellow was an actual book. The Necronomicon? Come on now. The Book of Wonder. Gregory? He only lived
As a
for
kid,
a
I
year.
just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
It's a bathroom. Also, did we notice the year? Yeah, that one died as a baby. Which, considering that it has that and it has the bathroom... Oh, did he get drowned? I guess we'll find out. He was only 11.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Ew. Okay, where haven't I gone yet? Been down here. Been down here. I can't get up to the 3rd floor. Wine bottles. Okay, she sealed the stairs. I can't get over there. I didn't take a raid, I don't think. Molly. 10 years old.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with. If she hadn't died in 1947.
Jeez. Okay. Oh, there's an open door.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Why is there light coming from here? Yeah, I have not. I just got this on PS Plus, so
not sealing it up.
I'm interested to see where it goes because narrative-driven games like this are not exactly common anymore. So it's kind of nice to see one.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Let's see if we can try the key in this. Yep. I figured because this was the last place I had to explore, and this is the only thing I could open.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Dang it. I hate those controls. Come on. Oh, there. Okay, it goes up and down.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Ooh.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Yeah, I figure I have PS Plus. Why not take advantage of the free games while I've got it?
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Okay.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Having trouble getting used to the controls. 'Cause I'm not used to playing like FPS games on a
It's
controller.
like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Where's my
I
wads?
grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
They just leave the hamster in here?
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's cute. Beast of... Oh, Beast of Nature? Okay. Bedbug. Gross. Call of the Wild. Birds of the Pacific Northwest. 9 lives. Other things I'm too
Being
lazy to
inside
read.
for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Okay, this place has been sealed up for like 7 years. This is in awfully good shape.
Yeah, there should be a layer of thick dust on everything.
Yeah. Huh. Hello everyone who was watching. Okay, there we go. There's something.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. My Halloween candy was all gone.
Huh. So I have choices of which door to go. I can go in our main door and go out the side door. This is a really interesting way to approach this. Let's go out this door. Oh, it goes to the bathroom. small child. She is very small, very
I kept
short.
eating and eating.
Don't eat toothpaste. I accidentally ate toothpaste once. Don't do it, kid. She just ate like half a tube of toothpaste. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, these kids are dead.
Then I heard chirping outside my
You're,
window.
like pointing that out.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Oh.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
Okay, you're a cat now.
Well, okay. This has gotten weird. Where can I go? Can I just go back down? Okay. Oops. Oh, that was a little nauseating. Okay, where's the bird?
I
There
tried
it
to
is.
be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Okay. It's the ladder. Oh, there we go. This is so weird. Where'd that bird go? I've lost my objective. Okay, so I jumped over here. I can hear it, but I can't really see it. Mashing on R1, seeing what I can. There we go. There it is.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Kid has a vivid imagination. Where'd the bird go? Still on the table? Whoops!
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Okay. Oh shit. Where the fuck do I go? Okay, so I can't. Okay, it's not letting me walk off edges or anything like that. That's nice. That's a really conspicuous ledge. I don't see the bird anywhere though. This is really riveting watching me look around for a fucking bird. There we go. Okay, no. Okay, I can't jump anywhere else, I don't think. Nope, I'm just clipping through the branch at this point. Yeah, I'm sorry, cat. I just ran your eyeball into things. Okay, I'm back on the ground. Okay, can't jump on there. There it is. Hey, we just fed you some delicious toothpaste, cat. Okay. Jump. Okay. Not what I wanted. Ugh. Jump. Jump, jump. Okay. Fuck me. Swear to God I can control games better than this. There we go. That bird is all the way up there. That is on a different branch than I'm on.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up.
And then I fell down and died.
Suddenly, I was an owl.
Oh,
First,
okay.
all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Whoa, this is weird.
Rabbits.
There we go. Sorry, Bunny.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
You ever seen an owl swallow like its prey hole? It's kind of funny. That's the best way I can think to describe it. And there was a gif of a bunch of young owls.
I'm a rabbit.
Miss. Oh my god, back up.
Well, I just basically no collision on it.
Yeah. Where'd it go? I lost it. There it is.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
An air shark. Oh no, this is funny. In a terrible, terrible way. Oh god. Are you serious? Oh my god. And
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now,
well, okay.
hungrier than ever.
Oh god, the controls are reversed. No, they're not. Okay.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Yes, keep rolling. Fuck. Where did that seal go? You gotta use the restroom. Put Shark Man. Shark Girl. There we go. Oh, you've gotta be shitting me. Oh, this kind of controls like garbage in this position. I imagine it's easier for an actual shark to catch a seal than it is for me. Humph.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Did you just rip off her flipper? That's fucked up, shark. Also, that seal seems fine. Where'd it go? Come here. God, this is actually really disorienting and really hard to control. I have no real bearing on what's left, what's right, etc. Yowie wowie. Oh, there. Wow, I got way above it. Go down. I was up above it. Now I'm down in it. Come here. Or nosedive into the kelp, that's fine. Oh my god, this should have been over by now. Ebbe. Also, the seal is really fast for being wounded.
Wounded and bleeding out.
Yeah. It's missing a flipper, it should not be able to swim this fast. Where the fuck did it go? Son of a bitch.
It's on that beach.
Grabbed on tight.
There we go.
I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What are you now? A snake? An octopus? Oh my...
That's precisely what you were.
Or a squid, either way. What the fuck? I can only move this tentacle, I can't do anything else. Okay, there we go.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
It's not nice to call octopus monsters. This is so fucking weird. What am I after? Can I pull my... Oh, I guess pull my cylinder gear, I think. Fuck this bucket!
Physics!
I was
Hey.
big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, we're gonna eat this person?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Up the stairs. Oh, there you go. Get in the door. Get in the door, you fat-ass tentacle. Yep, that's fine.
Last passenger. I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new.
Oh my god.
Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand. And
I found a
good
quick way to
smell
move
into
now.
an old pipe.
I just have to hold down R2 and use the analog stick, and it moves a lot faster than what I was fucking doing. Ugh. I saw something delicious. It was sewage. What the fuck?
I got closer and closer.
Oh, you're back.
Oh.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
What the fuck? I'm gonna put this down and never think about this again.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Well, I gotta use the restroom. I will be right back. That was weird. Okay. Well, I'm ready to continue in this weird-ass world. Oh, I gotta shut the book manually. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
So she was eaten by a sea monster that was under her bed. Okay, I'm out. That looks flimsy. I would not walk on this lattice.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Okay, and in through this door.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
It's a lot of birds. A lot of bird cages.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
That is a moist-looking baby. That baby looks like it's slathered in oil. Holy crap.
Even in her 90s, Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
She was not well at the hospital bed. Is that a shark? That's a shark. Oh, paintings.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Ooh, look at that sewing machine. It's a little hand crank. That's... Oh. Oh my god. That's not the front end of the machine.
Your mom would be having a conniption right now.
I'm gonna take a screen cap to show her. My mom collects vintage sewing machines. And, always complains about how sellers don't know what the hell they're doing when they show them. And this is the back side of the machine. The hand crank should be on the right. And, because the hand wheel's always on the right. Because that's, you use your main hand to control it. And usually it's right-handed. Everything about this is backwards. I cannot believe they did this. There's no reason. Also, this is really weird that it's in a treadle cabinet. Oh, this is a lot of weirdness going on. It's a hand crank with a treadle cabinet. With a cord? Okay. Sure.
Almost like a museum.
I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to show my mom that. She'll get a kick out of it. Ooh, what's this? Odin. Oh, it's a view.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
A Viewmaster.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife, Ingeborg, and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the
Ingeborg.
coast behind.
It's an actual name. It's funny
But
though.
40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Why are you sailing with your house, man?
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Dang it.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Close the book. Mysteries of Death and Thereafter by Odin Finch. Okay, this is the other side of their door. I can't. I'm too short to use the peephole. In Water Black. Magic Mountain. Tales from Beyond. The Princess and the Goblin. A Tale of Tales. Some of these sound procedurally generated. Built 1937, Sven Finch. Edie won't
One
go.
summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. Molly Concepts? Mural sketches, Barbara Concepts. On Memory. Jorge Luis Borges. The Jungle Book. In Search of Lost Time. The Old Breed. Okay, now we're gonna actually go through the door now that we're done exploring her house. Ugh. Ugh. I don't want to go in the sin of a bathroom.
Who puts plush carpet in a bathroom?
An asshole, that's who. You know bathrooms with threatening auras? Taking screen caps of this because this is definitely a toilet with a threatening
The
aura.
only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Oh my god. There's like fucking plush carpeting in this bathroom. Wait, I thought there was something in here. No, it's just sunspots. What is that? Baby bubble bonanza. There's a bathing chair. A sponge. By bathing chair, I mean a deck chair they put in the bathtub.
Assets.
Or maybe they're broken. They all have was a deck chair. A lot of medicines. It was Tuesday when they left, presumably, or someone really wanted Grandma's Tuesday medicines. This mirror doesn't reflect anything. I can guess why.
Because the identity of the player character is a spoiler.
Or they just didn't want to have to deal with the reflection engine.
That too.
Hey, another lock. Don't stand on the toilet, pick up the book! Open the book.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
It's a dark room. Calvin Finch, born April 25th, 1950, died September 23rd, 1961. Most of them die when they're like 11. King-size strong sculpt. Fills holes and glows in the dark. Non-digestible. So don't fucking eat it.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Yes, a makeshift dark room. Get down there. Milton. Retos. Reserve, it's whiskey. Couple turns land into a native haven. Early work on rail link. Beer can. Oh, we're in their bedroom now. Captured. The 5 Grand Generals. Sam Finch, 1963. Most improved player. Oh no, don't go down there. I'm trying to read things. Half the room is blocked off. This room is very small. This is weird. There's not a whole lot going on in here that I can explore anyway.
I knew Grandpa
there we go.
Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
1950 to 1961. Time to see what weird shit happened to this kid.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Oh.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
I keep trying to jump off the swing.
Dinner's ready. Coming. But that day,
Yeah, fear is healthy for you.
he made up his mind to do it.
He's gonna fly. He's already got a broken
I
legs.
told him going around was impossible.
Oh.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oof.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
This is disorienting.
It really is. There we go. Made it all the way around. Whee! Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Today he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
So he...
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
So he went around the tree, fell off, and died, I guess?
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Samuel Finch, Rikers Island Regional High School, Cobra Battalion Bravo Company, obtaining 100% department grade in the third quarter of 1967-1968 school year. So this guy was actually named Lucky. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can explore in here. Wait, I lied. Life of a Caterpillar. Open the book. Huh. This is so weird.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Orange tabby. I guess it's wine. Barbara's room.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Rated jobs increased. Giant firehouse fire? Or playhouse fire? I don't know. I can't read it. Center of worst blizzard in her history. Violations pile up for UNC facility. Improv night. Happy birthday, Barbara. Brush. Here we go. Dreadful stories. Barbara, 1944 to 1960. She was 16? I think I did the math right.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
That voice sounds really familiar.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just
Yeah.
the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Uh-oh.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Who slips into a table saw?
Got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks.
Oh.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later...
It's a clue for later.
Hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him. Right on cue.
Hi, speed bump.
She
See, let me
reached
go.
for the music box.
Oh, I gotta...
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick. But the house was silent.
Come here, leave that alone. I'm actually in control now, so... If I put this on YouTube, is it gonna get me a copyright strike?
Is it gonna get muted on the VOD?
Yeah, this might get muted on the VOD for this in-game music, because that is 100% the Halloween theme. The Halloween 1 theme. Speed bump, cut it out. This is actually creeping me out a little bit. You know what's hilarious? This is like years before the Halloween movie came out. She died in what, 1960? Yeah, that's what, 19 years before Halloween came out?
Something like that.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
I am actually a little creeped out. I'm a big weenie, by the way.
Weapon? Oh my god, it's a weapon.
Wee! Let me play pool.
Oh god, this is so weird.
I hit the chair. Is this pool or golf I'm playing? Yeah, I'm pretty... Did I hit them into the pockets or did it just go flying off the table? I got a trophy for that!
Nice.
Oh my god. Give me something to whack stuff with and I will whack everything off. Wait, don't take that out of context. Yeah, let me just... Oh. I am honestly deeply uncomfortable.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
At least it's all brightly colored.
Seeing what else I can smash with this crutch. I'm kind of killing the tension in this scene by doing this. This is how you use a punching bag, right? Oh, I am deeply...
It's rattled and grew still.
I'm having flashbacks to Requiem for a Dream. I'm going slower than I was before.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Uh-oh. Oh, I don't like this. The music starts back up.
Fuck your concept of time.
That clock doesn't... I can't interact with anything around here. Everything is crutch-proof. Oh. I'm deeply uncomfy right now. Da ba ba ba. Did I mention I'm a fucking baby? Because I am. Oh, no, I don't like this.
Come on.
Let me out. No, let me leave. I am so anxious right now. Did I? Oh.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh no.
Barb returned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And how he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
This voice sounds so familiar.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Deliver the killing blow. Leave from the top.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Dude, I would have fucking jumped off, fucking broken ankle or two just to smash him with a crutch from above.
Stab his spine with it.
The hookman
Uh-oh.
had vanished.
What?
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
and deeply uncomfortable.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story.
What the fuck?
As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Did I mention I'm a fucking baby?
Eerie tale.
Oh, it's supposed to be like the fucking crypt keeper. Well, that made me
You told
deeply
all I ever wanted
uncomfortable.
was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Oh, Jesus.
I feel like I don't need to. Like, I don't need to tell you that the deaths you're seeing of the children are fictionalized.
Yeah, obviously, because yes, one little girl turned into like
Multiple animals.
yeah, and became a fucking sea monster and flopped around.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
But now you can mess around with the music box, right?
Yes, I should be able to mess around with the music box and get into the upper floors. You notice it's dark now? There's actually time passing. That's a nice little touch.
It seems to be even.
It load hitched as I was getting down the stairs. That kind of freaked me out. Okay, the music box is in the hallway. Right here. Keep going, 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 keep going. Okay. What time is it anyway? It's only 11 o'clock, okay. Hey, look, the pool table I said fuck you to. What kind of solution? I can't read it. I think it's a cleaning solution or something like that. Snug tight. I'm really
Mom
worried
said the
that
basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
little garden gnomes. That reminds me of a stupid story in The Sims once, where I just basically tethered one of my Sims to a woodworking table, and every time they kept trying to leave, I'm like, no, make more gnomes. I was really mean to my Sims. I turned off their free will and just made them make gnomes.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I don't
thought
like
maybe
this
she was
fridge.
hiding presents.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh, this is creepy.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Three Farms Concord grape jelly. Peanut butter, creamy. Oh.
Oh, it's a bunker.
Yeah, it is. There's propane and pea soup. Bottles of water. It looks like grain. Coffee. Oh, no, not coffee. Those are canned beans. Sweet and crisp fiber. Pea soup, tasty beans. Yeah, it's a fucking bunker.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
This is where Walter was living. 1952 to 2005. See what else is around before I explore his little area. Pretty.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
The thing she eats right before she thinks she's transforming into a cat.
Toothpaste.
Oh, holidays.
I didn't know she ate those.
Yep.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
There's the holidays in combination with
I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Is he just eating nothing but canned peaches?
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped.
Oh, you didn't have to eat the holly berries, so you might have skipped them.
Yeah, I did. There's a...
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting.
I ate the gerbil food.
Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Yeah, the hollyberry should be forced to eat because if the toothpaste won't kill you, it'll make you sick as hell, though.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Dude, man, what are you after? Cat's after something. Oh no, there's a bug in here. I have to leave. I can't find it. Oh, there's a fly. She is super after a fly. What can I interact with? Oh. Yeah, I just figured that she died from the toothpaste because she was small and ate a shit ton of toothpaste. Evil Unleashed. I can't zoom in. exorcism. Cracking the curse. Barbara Finch, child star. Psychic self-protection. Echoes from afar. More jelly.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And
Brown
Calvin.
rice. The fuck? I can't go any further. Oh.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
You suck at catching flies, Speed Bump.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month.
You're gonna get hit by a train, aren't you?
I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Yep. You realize Walter Finch mowed down by a train.
I like how some of these are very brief.
Yeah. Calvin's was
Walter
very
died
brief,
when I
too.
was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Hello.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Let's go down to the hole where Walter died. Sulfur warfare? Is that what that said? I can't go back and look at it.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Okay, we're down in this
But
hole
if she
here.
never told me about an uncle under the house,
An uncle under the house.
I
It's a
can only
strange
imagine
phrase.
what else she was hiding.
It's just
I
probably
don't
through
want
his
to make the
garbage.
same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
I can't see where I'm going, so I'm just kind of like,
Now that there's only one of us left,
there we
or
go.
maybe 2. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Okay, I can't just keep walking into the sea. That's probably a good thing.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Is that everyone?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
No, I still haven't done Lewis or Milton.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Let's just go back up here then. Otherwise, just
I
gonna wander
think
out to
the
sea.
people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Okay, can I go in here? No. This is an interesting little game. Kind of missed the shark rolling down a hill.
Had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
That was a really useless gate. I'm back at the house.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Can't interact with anything over here.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Okay, nothing up there. Down here.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
1956 to 1969, that's all. Daisy, 1985 to 1993. Charlie, 1993 to 2007. Tucker, 88 to 92. 4 to 79. 62 to 70. Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, and Burpy. Derpy, and Derpy Jr. Christopher, 1942 to 1947. Bob, 1980 to 1984. Shadow, 1978 to 1988. Oliver, 1982 to 1989. Shotzi, 1995 to 2009. Bailey, 1959 to 1972. That's a long-lived dog.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch. Yeah, she was just 10 years old. Calvin Finch. He was 11. Sven. Almost 50. Edie was... She would have been 100 in 2017. She was 93. Sir Finch. 53. Nearly 53. Barbara was just 16.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
And so can we...
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
I don't know if there's more I could do with the telescope or not.
But the older I get,
No.
the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Sam
Her dad had been
Finch.
pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gregory Finch was only a year old. Sam Finch was 33. Gus Finch. Oh, he was very young. 13, 12 or 13. I can do math. I can't do math. I don't think people are actually buried here. It's just their gravestones. There's not enough room for graves. 1992. Oh god, they already have their gravestones here. Sanjay Kumar.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Lewis Finch, 1988 to 2010.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
This game's been a real downer so far.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Can I get up here? Okay, yes.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Okay, that looks like his... Yeah, this is... Well...
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
This crawl space is so small. Okay, I'm gonna go back and do Sam's before I go any further. Let's go back to this crawl space, because I was just wanting to see what was over here before I went into Sam's story. I'm gonna check out the rest of his room yet. A taxidermy cat. Airline ticket. Not a whole lot going on in here. Let's go check out his story then. Oh, they're photos. That makes sense.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Oh, I can move, okay. Oh.
What?
This is interesting. Snacker Stacker's pudding.
It's too early, Dad.
Oops.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Definitely
I should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail.
I'm sorry, it's gone completely quiet. I'm enjoying this story.
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
What do we take a photo of?
Give me a minute to check the map. Let's see.
I have no idea what it wants me to take a picture of.
What was it? Could have been.
Oh my god, what does it want to take a picture of? Oh, there we go.
Guys, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad,
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh. I can.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, you got a certain amount of time.
Okay. Oh my god.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh.
Yep, that's how he dies.
Wow.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
That was depressing. Holy shit. I was figuring he was either gonna die with like an accidental gunshot or something.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
This is a fun, interesting little game. Let's see what else is around in his little room. Dawn and Gus.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Race flag 7:30, breakfast 8, flight time 11, duties Dawn, sweep and trash, Gus, mop and mow yard, Greg be a baby! Routine, jump rope 100x, jumping jacks 150x, push-ups 100x, crunches 100x, run to mailbox and back. Ow. The Constitution for Kids, Great American Poetry, The Little Soldier, Documenting Danger, Hunkering Down, Red Flag Warning, Returning Home. I'm seeing a lot of red flag warning over here. Oof. Nope, let's check the death of the baby. It's bound to be happy, happy, happy. R1. I keep forgetting that's accept. I keep hitting X.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Yes.
Back over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
That's what I figured.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
I don't think I can make it do a flip. Oh, I did. Not a very good flip, but...
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
What is this from? The Nutcracker?
Yeah.
I'm trying to knock all the letters off the wall. Can't get the G off. I'm wasting so much time. And my depth perception's a little off on where it actually is. There we go. That got me an achievement. Do. Yeah, I can't control the camera at all. There we go.
Sure made him happy.
Oh, I see what's gonna happen. I'm actually super immersed in this game. I haven't gotten that in a while. Start like bumping the fucking thing underneath.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I can feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Yep.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
It's the second I saw that the kid had died at a year old.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Woof. That's exactly what I figured happened the second I saw that his room lighted, like when they said his room is in the bathtub. I was like, oh, he drowned. Oh, that was rough. Let's go on to Gus, who was
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding
13.
was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oops.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
This is a very forgiving kite.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
This is a very forgiving kite.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Still cut it out.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power.
Huh.
All my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Up.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, sea and foam.
Oh, yeah, and you did.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
Whoops.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Okay, I can't get out here. So that door is foamed shut. Okay, where else can I go from here? Ooh, that looks intriguing. I can't climb a pole, though. There's nothing else I can climb, I don't think. So let's see where I can go from here. Oh, my leg's asleep. I should move how I'm sitting. Okay, so I got in through the window for Sam's room. Okay, I gotta move shit from my seat and that hurts. Okay, that's a little better. Let's go in here. Okay, is there any... That's the
Instead
door.
of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Oh, there. No? Okay. Okay, so I can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with these. I've already seen Sam's story. Down below.
No, you saw Calvin's story. You didn't see Sam's.
Yes, I did.
Oh, Sam was the dad, wasn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, his story was over here. Right there. See the picture?
Yeah.
Saw Calvin's story. So... I was supposed to go this way. It doesn't look like there's anything else I can interact with right now.
Were you supposed to go this way?
It wouldn't have given me words if I shouldn't have.
I think those were words you just didn't discover your first time.
No, I walked all the way through this room. Because I walked all the way over here before. It must have been, it might have been because, yeah, I didn't walk back. Let's go back out on the balcony. See what we can do from here.
Unless there was another path out of Greg's room?
No, there was nothing out of there. There was the sealed door and there was a pole, but I couldn't climb the pole. I still haven't been able to get into the third floor yet. I will go double check though. I'm pretty sure I got where I could go. Okay, let's go up here. Let's go back up here and see if I missed something. I'm not seeing anything I missed in here. I already got... I open up this room. Crawl through the crawl space again. Ooh. Excuse me. Finch control, I can't do anything with that. Okay, we're back in the children's room. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything I can interact with. Yeah, because that's the sealed door. Can't do anything with the door. This pole I can't climb up, but yeah, there's stuff up there. Hey, those look like gay flags. There's no button for me to interact with it.
Maybe you don't need a button.
No, there's always a signal for anything you can interact with. There's a little.
But was there one for the ladder leading up to the deck?
Yes, initially yes.
Okay. There's gotta be a way to get up there.
I probably have to get at it from another angle, but yeah, I can't do anything with the pole. Nothing. So let me wander around blindly some more. Whew, it's half the fun of a blind playthrough in a game like that. Back up. I wanted to look out the window. That's a really shitty looking moon. Okay, where can I go from here? That's his sealed up door. Can't interact with anything over here. Oh boy, I may be stuck-a-rooney. Oh, I guess she is pregnant. Huh.
Is she? I think that's a
She said I wouldn't have come, but if knew all this climbing was happening. Doing all this climbing, I was 22 weeks pregnant. I can't go back to the treehouse. Because that's where I came from. Okay, I can't climb around. Can I jump down? No. Where the hell can I go?
There has to be something you're missing.
Yeah, obviously, but what? Let me try the other side of the house. Oh, the other side of this deck area. See, there's something I can't climb on. There's only like one button for me to do anything with, so... Okay, I've got to be missing something. Ugh. Okay, let me climb back up. Nothing I can interact with. Did I miss something? I got this story in here. Can't interact with anything in there. Oh, excuse me. So let's keep looking around. Let's see what I can do. Is there fans? Nothing I can interact with. Okay, that's the gate I came through to get in here. Particle board. Okay, I can't get up on the bed and I can't... Okay. There we go.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
It looked like this is dead-ended.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I got two things I can do. I can go out the window or I can...
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad,
Oh.
Sanjay.
That's who that was. I was wondering why someone had an Indian name.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Religion, math, science, history, 10 ways to teach critical thinking. Fly to India. Meet with relief rep. Pack. Copy passport for volunteer center. After school teaching. Mathematics. Geography. Planet. India. Okay, let's
Lewis
go out
was
the...
born a year later.
I can go down or I can go up. Let's go up.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Hazel, sage, thyme, mint.
And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Assume nothing. Respect criticism. Ask tough questions. Never stop learning. Analyze objectively. Multiplication tables. Well, these books are actually arranged by...
But it didn't
letter.
last.
The Curse by Edith Finch. Scientific method, observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion. To learn to teach, Dawn Finch. 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom. Smartypedia. I love the Wikipedia. Knockoff MacBook. What's this? Relief efforts end in disaster. Hundreds of relief volunteers are injured or dead after the effects of a second earthquake.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
I can't get in there from that angle. Wow.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
This is meta.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Oh, that's right, he just left. He's the one we keep seeing the lost signs for. Yep, let's get back down out of here. Where the fuck are the ropes that are?
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
You can get past here. No, I don't need to be up here. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. A little hookah. Coal slit? Look like a
Louis's
coal
room
slit.
smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Don't smoke weed out of a hookah, kids. Or if you do, have one specifically meant for weed. Okay, good. Looks like he was smoking tobacco out of it because he's got a regular pipe over there. Not energy ball, fucking exercise ball for a desk chair. Locker contents. What are these? The Red King's Dream. Bunch of bootleg DVDs. Trust Me. Huh. Interesting.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small.
This is really confusing.
Imagining a labyrinth.
Yeah.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. out he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Oh, but yeah.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
I think I'm so good at multitasking, I've had to do this at work before.
And he was always humming something. Every day his
real bad
imagination
ADHD,
grew
so.
stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery.
It does feel like Diablo.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
There's a Louisville in North Texas.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
This is depressing, holy shit.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a beautiful prince.
Of course I'm gonna go with the gay option.
The prince was on his own quest for
Radiant rainbows. Let's go for something pretty.
radiant rainbows. He followed the sound of his
Electric sitar or silver harp? Electric sitar. I hate sitars, but
electric sitar.
okay, so it's fair to say I hate sitars.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oops. Hey, fish are piling up. I gotta deal with those.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Imperial Palace. Can't zoom in on anything.
He began to forget the world we know.
Is he gonna die in some kind of horrible industrial accident?
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
You after? The flies still around? Sorry, my cat is acting up.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Yep, I think he's gonna die in a horrible factory accident.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Oh, I'm not moving. This is on rails. Yeah, I know. I can sort of move left and right, but not much.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Oh my god, there's this fly in here, my cat's going nuts.
There was only one thing left to do.
Make out with the prince? Oh god. Oh god.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Holy fuck. Wow, that got dark fast.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Is that everyone? Yep. Oh, that was a downer. Anyway.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Did you catch
On the way
it?
back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Oh my god! Thought an emergency in
My mom
here.
ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
She's definitely chasing it.
Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Here we go. I think she caught it. She had it on the floor. My cat sucks at catching bugs, so I'm actually really impressed. You suck. You missed it. Anyway. Open.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Okay.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
I'm super invested in this game.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, I'm in control again.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life.
I can't imagine how slick this ground is.
I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
I have not moved the control stick. I'm still heading the same direction.
Around.
Oh, I have to turn around.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
That's horse hooves, not deer hooves. God, I think I'm seeing things in this fog.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Ding ding. Push open the gate and go through. I think I'm almost done with this game.
I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
I'm actually controlling this.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
I want to blow on it.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
There we go.
The rest happened pretty quickly.
Oh.
She got better for a while. And then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Ouch.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
I'm a baby heading for the vagina.
I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
To the cervix. And out we go.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Holy shit. Also, who the fuck approved that? That house is not to code.
No wonder everybody died.
Yeah, no shit. Wow, that was rough. That was really fucking rough. I'm glad I played it, though. It was an interesting game. I might play it again at some point. There's a lot of stuff I missed, I'm pretty sure. Just like little things I didn't explore. Things you'll miss on a first playthrough. But damn. There wasn't much for conversation there, but... that was a rough game. Wait, does that mean... Did she...
You've been playing the sound the entire time.
Yeah, I know, but... I'm just confused as how old she is.
She was... just shy of 18.
Okay, that's what I thought. Thanks, Johan! Can I mess with things around here? No, okay. Which, did she die giving birth or what?
It is implied.
Okay, that's what I thought. Ah. I was looking for an interesting story, not a fucking depressing ride. That person was a very funny looking baby. Holy crap, look how wide their eyes are. Peachy's Peach Halves. Annapurna Interactive. I haven't got the whole credit to play out. This is really one of the games as art arguments, not arguments, but examples rather. Because you're not really doing much except interacting with the world and just letting the story play out around you. It's an interesting approach to game development.